J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Has some daylight through the 40. Space on the right. He's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Attack, attack!
Hey, 43. Hey, 43.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start to drive the ball. And he manages to find a little traction on that so to speak as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Looking in the air here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
19, 18.
This is Allen on the give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
All the way back to the 19. Here's 3rd and goal. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's got it at the 5. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets throw their early lead to 13. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Running in on 4th and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They send the tight end in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Here's a screen now for Walker. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
Yellow. On the line.
Mahomes on first and 10. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gained 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that infield,
Oh, he lost the football. And the Jets recover it.
you know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead on the turnover. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Ready. Liking 18.
Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All set now, first and 10. They go right back to Hall. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down.
19.
This time it's a passing play. And oh, he got it! play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. Putting a receiver in motion. Couldn't find a completion on first down. So even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw...
And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Now, we can't even pretend to be surprised at this point, Brock. They've been playing such a great game, and that safety joining an impressive list of big plays that they have had.
Yeah, this lead has been built on so many different types of plays. Kate, why not add a safety to the mix as well?
Put 2 on the board. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll run here. It's Hall. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
It's Hall again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on third and goal.
Brings up third.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find a completion. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Motion the tight end over. Going on first down. Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Go up!
They're going for it with Mahomes. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set! Take up!
Coming right is home. He'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet deep and into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets ballooning the first half lead even further.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Spade over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Attack it! Yellow! Yellow! Let's go on, Eddie! He's going to go!
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty moves them backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9.
Hey, Ripley! Yellow!
Back to the air, Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half.
First and 10.
Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Yellow. We're good.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. Butker to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential. Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here. So they're going to try the onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of extra momentum to that side. Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
They give on second to Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. The defender was ready for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Setting up the running back screen. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Working quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 57.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
43.
Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second down pass play coming. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Rutger with the extra point. And the Chiefs still trail by a lot. So it's a 26-point differential. Rutger on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Let's go now. Come 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Steady.
Airing it out to start this drive. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Now that, trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinals, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Guys, what's going on? Mustang 19. Look.
He's back to throw. This is a heater going deep. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
70.
One final shot before the half. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. He put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal. The 8-yard line.
Yellow.
From the red zone on first. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here. Walker again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
So you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts his return from the 23. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. 180.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
You can run out of the pistol with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They're out now, ready to punt it. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. That's a long way.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going out.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's go, Lou. 15. Easy. Hey, 15. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Chiefs.
They've got first down here from the 36. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. There's a screen out for Walker. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. A give left side for Hall. Room to work at the 35. Has a hole left, room to run. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets go up by 19.
Jets 54, Chiefs 35.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Yellow.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Working quickly here.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Walker on first down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Patrick on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He finds Worthy, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Yellow.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. You kind of call it Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line. And that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Now Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yellow. Spicer.
Here's Mahomes on a designed run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Hall on the give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
They'll go play action. Fits it through the middle. He's in there all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Pass play now. Completed to his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? Hot, hot.
Hall running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing deep towards the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets making a 3-score game in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets go up by 19.
Chiefs 42.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First down from the 42.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's go.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 3rd and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one's not going to connect. It's knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Fullback trying to power it across. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our...
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat.